Interior cafe, day. Maddie sits in an artsy cafe with Edward drinking a latte.
I hate douchey cafes like this.
Why?
Edward gestures to a painting on the wall of a couple of streaks of paint and a dot in the center. Its price tag says $800.
Well, for starters, they prominently display art that was probably drawn by a kindergartner kid on acid.
Well, they have good lattes.
I'm willing to give up coffee forever if it means helping to end doped up elementary school art slavery.
A 7-year-old sitting near Edward and Maddie giggles, which gets the attention of Alex, an animated mouse who starts eavesdropping on Edward and Maddie's conversation. He seems to be particularly interested in Edward. Edward shouts to a douchebag hippie walking by.
Hey, asshole!
The hippie turns. He's clearly stoned.
Hello, Earth Brother.
Edward.
What? Would you pay $800 for a couple of streaks of paint and a dot?
Everything has its way in the circle of life.
I like the Lion King too, bro, but the fuck does that even mean?
Edward, this lady is just trying to enjoy her afternoon.
Hey, wait a second. I think I painted that.
You know, I almost felt bad about wanting to do this, but now that I know you painted that.
Edward stands up on his chair and dumps his latte on the hippie's head. The 7-year-old bursts out laughing. A barista walks over.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Come on, let's go, Maddie.
No,
What?
I want to stay.
Alex gets up and walks over to Edward and Maddie's table.
It's all right, ma'am.
Alex hands a crisp 100 to the barista.
Let him stay.
The barista leaves.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Alex Swaden. Come sit down with me. I have a proposal for you.
Oh, are you one of those Scientology recruiters? Because, bro, we're not interested.
No, sir, I'm a Protestant.
And I believe in alien abductions, but you don't see me trying to convert people.
I'm sorry, sir. Edward can be a bit of an ass fucker.
Please, please. I'll only take a minute of your time.
Let's hear the mouse out.
Fine.
Interior cafe, 10 minutes later. Maddie and Edward sit with Alex at a table.
Wait. So you want to buy me for TV?
I think that you would be an interesting character for kids to watch. Created by a kid for kids. You say you drew Edward when you were 5, right?
Yep.
Oh, such amazing talent at such a young age. Most kids draw like crap, but Edward is phenomenal. We want a show about a kid's creation that looks like more than just a sentient blob.
So I'd be a kid celebrity? Like Hannah Montana?
Exactly.
You do realize I'm less Hannah and more Miley post the invention of the twerk, right?
As long as you keep your antics off screen, low key, and away from the press, that doesn't matter. Kids TV is in demand right now, and I need more talent.
I don't mean to sound, but how much money would we make off this show?
Alex writes a number on a piece of paper and hands it to Edward and Maddie.
Approximately this much, if we reach syndication.
The two of them gasp.
Yep, the industry term for that number is 1 metric fuck ton.
Interior Maddie's apartment, continuous. Maddie is sitting across from Edward on her bed.
I think it'll be a great opportunity.
Drew me for you, and only you, Maddie.
It doesn't mean we can't bring joy to other people. Plus, we need the money right now.
We're doing fine.
For lunch today, we had Fritos topped with leftover sriracha sauce.
What's your point? If you just put some avocado and kale on that, it would be a millennial delicacy.
I can't afford avocados, Edward. We're broke. Can't live off your weed dealing money forever.
Hey, I'm just selling weed until my music career takes off. I'm getting there. I learned how to play Frere Jacques on the guitar.
Oh, really? Show me.
Well, I haven't practiced in a while.
Edward, there are $5 in my savings account right now. If we do this show, we might actually be able to afford some nice shit.
But we've got some nice shit now.
Our apartment is infested with rats.
Only a few of them.
Not for long. I hear them fucking in the walls at night. Haunts my nightmares.
So let's not take the deal and make rat porn instead.
Edward!
People are messed up, Maddie. Have you ever explored the depths of Pornhub?
No, but I am afraid to look at your browser history now.
Maddie, please. I've come too close to losing you too many times. I have a feeling the show will be the end of us.
Edward holds up the charm on the end of his best friend's necklace.
You have been, are, and will always be my best friend. The show won't change that.
Maddie takes the charm from her best friend's necklace and attaches it to Edward's.
Please, Maddie.
I don't want to play pretend anymore, Edward. We're trying to be grown-ups now. Can't keep living like this.
I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want me to tell you because I'm not doing it.
Edward gets up and storms out. Maddie sighs. Interior, Maddie's apartment, bedroom. Maddie holds a telephone on her bed and waits anxiously for an answer. Evan, an animated elephant sitting at a desk that's way too small for him, answers the phone. Split screen showing Evan on one side and Maddie on the other.
Pipsqueak Entertainment. This is Evan the elephant speaking.
Wait, you're an elephant?
Yes.
And you work at Pipsqueak Entertainment?
Evan sighs.
Yes, I'm an elephant who works at Pipsqueak Entertainment. How ironic. I also have an MA from Columbia, yet no one seems to care about that.
You have a master's degree at an Ivy League school and you're a receptionist?
And all of my bosses are mice. My life is wonderful. How may I help you?
Yes. I'm calling about an offer made to me by Mr. Alex Swaden.
You must be Maddie Anderson. I'll get you through to him.
Thanks. And just remember, Evan the elephant, life does get better.
Evan isn't amused.
Hmm.
The screen splits again and Alex appears between Evan and Maddie.
Alex, you're on with Maddie.
Evan's split screen disappears and Maddie and Alex fill the screen.
Maddie, how are you?
Fine. Edward and I talked about your offer.
And?
Maddie takes a moment. Should I really be doing this? She looks at her friendship necklace.
Maddie, are you still there?
We've decided to accept, on a few conditions.
All right, shoot.
Really just one condition, actually.
What is it, Maddie?
Maddie opens a drawer in her room where a bunch of old drawings are collecting dust.
It's always been my dream to be an animator.
Alex takes a brief pause. Maddie gets more and more nervous with every second that passes.
I'll need to see some samples of your work outside of Edward.
Maddie holds back a squeal of excitement.
Done!
Based on Edward, you seem like a very talented person.
Great!
You guys have a month to move into New York, and then we start pre-production.
Edward enters the room.
Knock, knock. Mad? I'm sorry I flipped out on you earlier.
Maddie jumps up from her seat with excitement.
It's all right, Edward! You're gonna be a star!
Wait, what?
I figured you'd come around eventually. I just got off the phone with Alex.
And you told him?
I accepted his offer!
How could you do this this, Maddie? I don't want to be a kid show star.
Being a drama queen.
Maddie picks up her friendship necklace so it's lifted off her collarbone.
This is forever. You just have to trust that.
What's the real reason you want me to do this show?
Come on, Edward.
No, I know you think the kids are cheesy and stupid. What's the reason?
Maddie sighs.
You know I've always wanted to be an animator, Edward. This show offers me a chance.
There is a long pause. Edward sighs.
All right,
What?
let's do it.
Maddie runs over and hugs Edward. Maddie releases the embrace and exits the room. Edward looks down at his friendship necklace, unsure. Title card. A month later. Interior Maddie's apartment 2, kitchen. Maddie talks on the phone with her mom while prepping breakfast.
Yeah, Mom. The move to New York went great. Yeah, I'm working in animation, my dream. Everything's finally coming together. I even met someone. Oh, she's great. She also works in the animation department, which is a bit weird because she has a thing against animated characters. No, I wouldn't go so far as to call her a furist. She just wanted to work in TV and had a talent for drawing. I'd say she's just uncomfortable with them, but she deals with it.
Interior park, same time. Mom lays on a park bench with a sleeping bag around her body.
Are you sure she's right for you then, sweetie? You love animated characters. Which reminds me, how's Edward?
Interior Maddie's apartment 2, kitchen. Exterior, Happytime with Edward Happytime soundstage, day. A Cadillac pulls up with a license plate that says, Frog Boss. Edward steps out of the car. He wears a Marilyn Monroe-style fur coat and designer sunglasses. A pack of screaming first graders holding Edward's headshot, pens, and/or autograph books greet him. Edward breezes past all of them to get to the soundstage. Interior, Happytime with Edward Happytime soundstage, later that day. Edward and Bouncy the dog, an adorable animated dog with huge round eyes and big floppy ears, stand in front of a camera. The set looks like a backyard. The two of them appear to be building a treehouse-like structure. While doing this, they sing.
We need some wood.
We need some wood.
We need some heat-resistant glue.
That too. And we put them all
Put them
together
all together because
nuclear war is imminent, and we need to build a bunker.
With
help from our friends and family.
We can all be safe when someone inevitably tries to blow up the world.
End song.
Cut. Take 5.
Thank God. I'm going to go take a trip to the moon. Got some edibles. Want to come with?
Bouncy holds up a baggie of gummy bears.
Want to come with?
Nah, thanks, man. I'm good.
Bouncy shrugs.
Suit yourself.
He walks off screen. Edward looks longingly over to the side of the soundstage where Maddie is gleefully talking to Gina, 20, an attractive woman with brown hair. Maddie puts her arm around Gina's waist while laughing at something she said. Edward walks over to them.
Hey, Maddie, do you want to go to a movie with me later?
Actually, I'm gonna go over to Gina's tonight. We were gonna get high and compare hand sizes.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Edward sees Bouncy, whose nose is coated in white powder and has bloodshot eyes in the corner. He looks incredibly spaced out.
Hey, Bounce.
Shh. That guy's going to eat that shrimp.
The guy Bouncy is referring to is over at Crafty. He has a shrimp in his hand. He eats it, as Bouncy predicted.
Whoa.
Didn't you just eat a couple edibles? And why is your nose covered in powder?
There were these powdered donuts at the crafties table. They just give off, a positive aura, and I just inhaled their inspiration.
Very nice.
Edward sees Maddie and Gina leaving. Maddie looks back at Edward and starts to walk over, but Gina pulls her back towards her. Maddie looks at Edward, but then pulls her attention back to Gina. Edward sighs.
I feel like I'm losing Maddie.
And I feel like I'm gaining all the knowledge in the universe. Like, I just feel it coursing through me, man. Like all that energy is flowing through me to my...
Bouncy farts.
Man.
Interior, Maddie's apartment 2, night. Maddie enters the apartment with Gina. Edward stands by the foyer wearing curlers on his head and a robe.
Where have you been?
Out?
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Gina, maybe you should go.
No. Gina, stay. Here, come into the kitchen.
Gina and Maddie follow Edward to the kitchen.
Just sit.
Edward pulls out a butter knife from a drawer in the kitchen. He gets a slice of toast from the counter and jam from the fridge. Edward sits at the table with Maddie and Gina. He places the bread and jam on the table in front of him. He keeps the butter knife in his hand, displaying it to ensure that Gina can see it.
So, Gina, what are your intentions with Maddie?
Jesus Christ.
Answer the question, Gina.
You do realize that's a butter knife?
It has the same dramatic effect.
Edward puts the knife down on the table.
I may not be able to stab you with this, but I can spread jam on you like a motherfucker. Now, I repeat, what are your intentions with Maddie?
I just came here to hang out.
Mm-hmm. Do you realize that Maddie is a very special girl? If anything were to happen to her, well, then...
Edward opens the jar of jam and dips the knife in. He spreads the jam on the toast with great intensity.
Spread.
Is this asshole serious?
Gina, you behave yourself too.
No, I told you. All animated characters are like this, thinking they're better than everyone else.
No, Gina, you're right.
Edward leaves.
Where's he going?
The sound of trickling liquid coming from Edward's direction.
We should probably follow him.
Gina and Maddie run to foyer, where Edward finishes up peeing on Gina's Doc Martens.
What the hell?
You belittle my people, I pee on your shoes. Seems like a fair trade-off.